these are 3 mindset shifts that changed my life. Now, let's just get into the problems that I was facing so that if you're facing the same ones, then you know that this is going to apply to you. So I was repeating the same patterns, the same behaviors. I was self-sabotaging. I had limiting beliefs around being able to change, and I kept doing certain identity-based behaviors that weren't serving me. So, the solutions. Number 1, this is the biggest one, is a growth mindset. So you either have a fixed mindset, which is you're basically not open to change, learning from experiences, situations, etc. Or you have a growth mindset, which is the opposite, where if you have a situation, let's say it's a loss, a lesson, you will actually learn from it, because we keep experiencing the same losses, lessons over and over again until we do learn from them. And then only then do they stop. The second one, you are your habits. So I recognize the triggers for my habits, and I recognize the patterns of thinking that were taking me to those habits. The way it works is cue, routine, reward. It's literally a circle like that. Cue, routine, reward. So I kept getting to this same cue, and only when I replaced the routine, which is the habit itself, did my life start to change. So for me, it was actually smoking weed, and then I'd get into that self-sabotage loop where my behaviour would just get worse and worse and worse. So when I actually started getting to that cue of wanting to smoke, I just replaced it with either press-ups or going to the gym. Then I was getting the same thing that I wanted from smoking, which was just that feeling of happiness, because really happiness is being void of desire. So I stopped wanting a change. And that's what, that's what the cue for most of these things normally is. You're like, I need something. What is it? And if you habitually start to smoke weed for that change, drink alcohol, do drugs, whatever, it's all the same thing. Then you get to that feeling of, where you don't want anything anymore. That's all it is. So I recognised that, and I was like, okay, cool. So if I just go to the gym instead, or I do press-ups instead, I get that same feeling. Then I ended up getting into training, nutrition, then mindset, etc. But I've done another video on that. Go watch it. So that was the second one. And then the third one was the identity. So my habits and my fixed mindset gave me a certain identity. And then I was having identity-based behaviors and identity-based habits based on those. So for me, it was like, I'm smoking weed, I'm doing crime. My identity was, I'm not a good person, and those are the habits that go with it. So when I shifted my identity to being like, okay, I'm into training, I'm into nutrition, then I started getting into the mindset thing, it really shifted how I saw myself. And I started seeing myself as a good person that enjoyed challenges, that enjoyed growing, that enjoyed learning. And then the other stuff, well, it's like, when you think about a teacher, for example, do you think of someone that goes out and does drink and drugs on the weekends and robs people, for example, or do you think of someone who teaches kids stuff, right? You know what I mean? So there's habits that go with a certain identity, and once my old habits didn't fit my new identity, it became very easy to stop doing them, because that was not how I saw myself anymore. Now, I hope this helps you guys. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to me on Telegram. Directly below, there's a link. You can join the free group on there. I'll post some things in there that will help you. There's also the second link, I believe, the Reset. It's a free program, training, mindset, nutrition. You get a free 7-day meal plan. Go and grab that. There's a structure that you can start putting in your life right now so you can start building some better habits. It's completely free. You don't have to give me an email, nothing like that. Just go and get it. It's going to help you.